Hello, if this is your first time tuning into Lavender Moon Tarot, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, and I appreciate that you enjoyed it so much that you've come back. This is wonderful. This video is for all Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and those who are cross-watching for Taurus. I'm Lavender Moon. I'm a psychic intuitive tarot reader. I'm also a Taurus rising. So we're going to take a look at our love and our money. But before we get started, I want to please remind you to like this video, leave me comments and let me know what resonates, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. All of those actions do help me out and make me know that I am being appreciated for all of my hard work, because it's hard work making these videos. Also, if you would like a personal reading, because these videos are for all Taurus people, check out the link in the description and the About section. That's my website. You can book a reading there with me. And let's get started. For our love, I am going to start off with the Healing with the Fairies Oracle to get overall energy for this reading. So we have kindness. And this card talks about being kind to others, being kind to animals, just being kind in general. You will reap the rewards of that. Romantic partner. So this could say that there's a romantic partner coming in for you if that's what you're looking for. If you already have a romantic partner, this just means that you're going to have a renewed sense of love and appreciation and intimacy with them. Let's get one more. The last card is making new friends. So for those of us who are in that process of getting out and seeking out new people, you're making new friends. And it's possible that when you do make new friends, one of them could end up being a new romantic partner, or they could lead you to a new romantic partner. Okay, let's get some tarot to clarify. What is kindness for Taurus? We have Page of Pentacles. You're going to receive news that there's a new opportunity. Maybe there's an opportunity to go out and meet somebody. That's really cool. I like that. And then we got Six of Cups. It could be that you rediscover a childlike curiosity about something, and you go like, with this new opportunity, this news about a new opportunity, I feel like it could be something that you haven't done in a long time and you'd like to revisit that. So it could be that, you haven't been to an amusement park in a long time. And you remember that you used to love to ride roller coasters. And when you go, maybe you go with some friends, maybe because it's hard to go do those things by yourself. I get that. So you go with some friends, and it could be that they bring a bunch of other people, or one of their friends comes along or something, and you guys all get together and you meet up. And it could be that you find a connection with someone that you've never met before. What is romantic partner? But I definitely think there is something that is tied with this Six of Cups and this kindness. There's something there. It's like a childlike wonder. Like, children are usually kind unless they're taught not to be kind. And even when you think they are not being kind, when you think that they are being, judgmental or something, it's really not that. It's a perspective that they don't know anything else. So they're just saying, matter of factly. And I'm going to give a good example of this. When kids say, this sandwich doesn't taste like what my mom makes, I don't know that they're necessarily criticizing the way you make a sandwich. I think they're just saying, my mom makes it this way. So I think, just to think back as a child and look at things like a child does. They don't know anything different. They haven't experienced all the restaurants and culinary experiences that adults have. And so they don't know that you could put, tomatoes on a sandwich. Maybe their mom never puts tomatoes on their sandwich. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. That's what came to mind. But there's something about this kindness and like a childlike wonder, like changing your perspective of a childlike wonder and being kind to everyone. Okay. And have that when you approach a new opportunity, when you approach news of a new opportunity coming in. And I also think the whole amusement park scenario is significant as well. So take that as it resonates. All right, what is romantic partner? Ooh, Taurus. So we've got the Knight of Wands. He has the most passionate knight, but that's really where it ends. He is about adventure and passion. But yeah, that's where it ends. He doesn't want like a long-term thing. He wants, the one night stand, the one moment of passion, and he doesn't want the whole, relationship and stuff. But all that passion, though, could be really significant for you and be something that you're looking for, all that excitement. This is a Sagittarius if that resonates with you, Taurus. But the one thing I am noticing is the colors in these two cards. There's yellows and reds, and they're both dark-haired men. So this could be significant for you. Tall, dark, and handsome, tall, dark, and beautiful, whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay. So when we got the Eight of Swords, and when I first saw this, what I thought of was, you are thinking in your mind, there is no way that this person is interested in me. And that's a self-imposed prison. That is you putting in your head, that you're not good enough for them. You are not beautiful enough for them. You're not, good looking enough for them. If they weren't interested, they wouldn't be here talking to you, is what I heard. Okay. So get out of your head and let it unfold, is what they said. Okay. What is making new friends? Well, if you're looking to make new friends, you're going to be successful. You're going to discover something new about yourself. Maybe it's a new hobby. Maybe it's something, it's a new hobby. It's like, this is a new idea. This is a new thought, a truth, a new clarity. So yeah, definitely something that you're realizing, maybe a new realization that you're realizing about yourself. And you're realizing like, yeah, I could use more friends. And that, love readings don't necessarily always have to be about romance. It could be about friendship. It could be about self-love. It could be about familial love. So take all of these messages as they resonate. But yeah, if you're looking to make new friends, you are being successful in that. And I want to say that I am being successful in that. This is a good, I had a realization. I was at an event doing tarot readings, and I did a reading for this lady. And she had, insinuated that she reads cards. And that she didn't like her job and everything. So all of a sudden I had this thought and this nudge to say, maybe you're supposed to do some kind of healing. Maybe you're supposed to do more like tarot reading or something like that. So I offered for her to reach out to me if she wanted to practice reading the cards. Well, she did reach out to me, and we got together a couple times, and the second time we got together, I helped her realize that she is a natural energy healer and she should just do that. So she is coming with me to these healing fairs that I do, but not with me, but like doing her own thing. And it's really cool, and it's something that she really enjoyed, and I was very happy to help her, realize this. But also, we became friends. And she's been supportive of me through my journey, and I'm supportive for her and her journey. And it's really cool. And we are creating a psychic development group. And I'm really excited to see where things go, not only with this friendship, but all the things that we can help people through and everything. It's really wonderful. So I think that, making new friends, you can help them realize things, you can help yourself realize things, and you learn about yourself, and you learn about, they learn about themselves, and it's really a cool thing. All right. Oh, yes. So then we've got the Six of Wands, victorious. So yeah, I think making new friends, It's going to bring triumph. It's going to bring victory. And you're going to accomplish great things. Okay, let's get some Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. But yes, if you're looking for love, I see love here. You just need to get out of your head so that you aren't blocking it from happening. Because if you're thinking, oh, that person's too good looking for me, you're going to block yourself. It's not going to happen. So don't do that. Be kind to yourself. That's where the kindness comes in. Be kind to yourself. We got 7, patience and planning. This is the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles talks about choosing one thing that's going to be the most beneficial so you aren't overburdened in your life. And then once you choose that, you move on to the 8 of Pentacles and work on upgrading that skill, leveling up that skill. So I'm not sure, maybe just patience, having patience that it's all going to work out, and staying out of your head, staying out of your own way. Oh, interesting. Please take any of these messages that resonate with you. We've got 2, mental conflict. I think this is just you being in your head. So get out of your head. I'm going to get another card. That's the 2 of Swords, having a decision to make and not knowing what to choose. And maybe there's more than one person, and that's why the 7 came up. But then I've got the 3 partnerships and alliances. This is a 3 of Wands, and I think this goes really well with the making new friends. So this could definitely be a friendship that you are beginning. There's romantic, there's romance, there's friendship, and you might have to choose between the 2 sometimes, because sometimes it's hard to do all of it. Because you want to be alone with your romantic partner. You want that alone time, you want that intimacy, but you also want to be alone with your friends. You can have the fun and have, the connection there as well. So I think there's going to be some balance here. But either way, you're going to have success and victory. All right, this is amazing. Let's get an angel number. (202) Perseverance. I've been drawn to the Knight of Wands with this card because he pushes through, he keeps going, he doesn't let anything, get in his way. So I think you just need to keep going and push through. And when you have those thoughts of, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I'm not good looking enough, acknowledge them and keep going. Keep going towards your goal. Allow the relationships to develop. This is really good, Taurus. For our money, I'm going to use the Higher Self Oracle to get our overarching themes. Okay, we have happiness. That's always great to see, especially in a money reading. We have perspective. And it's hard to see the writing on this card, but the blue one is your conscious self. The yellow one is your subconscious, and the white one is your higher self. So it's like changing perspective. So it could be that there's something that you need to change your perspective on, like having a 9-to-5 is the only way to make money, make stable money. Change that perspective, especially if you've been called to do a creative venture or your own business or something like that, because that's not 9-to-5. In fact, in my personal experience, running your own business sometimes is way more than a 9-to-5. All right. Oh my God. On the right path. That is so amazing. I love that card. Happiness, perspective, and on the right path. This is like a very wonderful start to a money reading. I'm really loving this. This is like bringing me so much joy. And especially since I'm a Taurus rising, I'm getting even more joy. This is amazing. Okay. Let's see. What is happiness for Taurus money? Oh, wow. Well, there is or has been a new opportunity coming in for you, or has come in for you, that you love. It's overabundance of emotion. It's happiness. It's love. This is wonderful. And this opportunity is coming in for you. It's a brand new opportunity, and that is wonderful. It could, I'm hearing it could also be like the thought or the idea of an opportunity that you then need to take action on. You've got the Page of Wands, and this is usually an exciting message. So that could be it too, that it's an exciting message. You received an exciting message about something that you absolutely love, and you're very happy about that. I completely resonate with this. So it could be that you had an idea of looking for your dream job. And instead of like going on Indeed or ZipRecruiter or whatever, you decided, I'm going to canvas different businesses that are in the niche of my job, my career. And I am going to, talk to them and see if they have any openings, and, that way they see my face and not just like words on a screen, okay? But then, so you're telling a friend this, right? And your friend says, oh, I was at, such and such a place, and they're interested in this and this and that. And then you remember that you've heard about that place needing someone that's doing what you do. And you're like, oh, I'm going to go check that place out. Okay. Let's see. What is perspective for Taurus money? Well, Taurus, we got the World. And this is the ending of a chapter in your life and the beginning of a brand new chapter. So this is the last card of the Major Arcana. So your lessons that you've learned them, you've mastered them, and then you're moving on to another lesson where you're going to become the Fool again. And Taurus, we show up in this corner right there. All the fixed signs are on this card. So we show up really, this is making us very strong and powerful in this reading, and that's wonderful. And I think with perspective, this is realizing you've come to the end of a chapter, you've come to the end of the lesson, and you now have all that knowledge, and you're changing because you've learned something new. You're changing your perspective on that topic because of what you've learned. Okay, what else is perspective for Taurus money? Oh my gosh. Six of Wands, victory. So once you change your perspective after you've learned all the lessons that you've learned in this chapter, you're going to be victorious. So yeah, I think changing your perspective on how you look at making money, how you look at what our responsibility is towards making money. We don't always have to work for a company. We don't always have to work for somebody else. We can work for ourselves. We can be contractors. We can be entrepreneurs. We can be creators, content creators. And there's ways to make money doing that. I'm not a career coach. I don't know those ways. So do your research on that. But that's what I'm hearing, that you have changed your perspective in how you think about how we're supposed to make money. All right. What is on the right path? Oh my gosh. I'm going to take 3 of these cards. Okay. The first one that came out was the Ace of Pentacles. And in this card, the hand of God, Source, Universe, Spirit, whatever it is that resonates with you, is handing you the largest pentacle in the tarot. This is a money-making opportunity. This is a new job. This is a new business. This is a new career. This could be a new investment. This could be a new way of improving your health. But this is a money reading, so we'll stick with the money scenarios. But there's this path. And when you go through that archway, you receive this pentacle. So that really, to me, resonates so much with the on the right path. Wow. That is so cool. So there is a new opportunity out there waiting for you because you've changed your perspective and how you think about making money. Now it's sitting there waiting for you. It's yours. Wow. I'm mind blown right now, just saying. And then we have Judgment, which is waking up into a new life, leaving your old life behind. And you can see the phoenix is rising up out of the ashes. So you're becoming someone new in that. And I think it's who you're meant to be, is what I've heard. Oh my gosh. And yes, some of you will be entrepreneurs because we got the Emperor, who's an entrepreneurial card. So like me, if you have started a business and you're working on it, this is your green light to like focus on that business. And you're on the right path in doing that. This is so cool. So cool, Taurus. Okay, let's get some Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. Okay, we got 3, heartache and loss. This is a 3 of Swords. I think this is you healing from the grief of losing the... I think you're getting over the thinking of, oh, I have to work a 9 to 5. It has to be stable. It has to be something with benefits. I think you're getting over that thinking. That's what I'm picking up on that card, actually. All right, let's get another one. Because so many of us were raised with that belief that you have to work in a job that has benefits, that pays, you know, every 2 weeks or every week or whatever. And that's the only way to do it. And that's what, and I know that's how I was raised to believe. Okay. Prosperity begins. Number 1, guess what, Taurus? That is the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe is doubling down on the message that a new opportunity is coming in for you to make money, to build your stability, to do what you want to do. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This is absolutely so amazing. I love this. All right, let's get an angel number now. So we've got 2 cards. The first thing that I want to point out is that the color schemes are so very similar. Now the 1111 is a bit more pink or whatever, lighter, but they're very similar color schemes. And there's 11 in both cards. So we have 911 inevitability and 1111 make a wish. It is inevitable that your manifestations are going to come to fruition because you are doing what your soul's purpose is, what you're here on this earth to do. And it is going to happen. You have worked hard on manifesting this new way of making money for yourself. This is what you really want to do. This is what you are passionate about, and you are not stopping until you get it. And the universe is seeing this drive, this hard work, this like passion and wanting to do this. And they're saying, okay, this is what you want. You've shown me you are serious about it. I'm going to make it happen for you. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless. If you like this video, please do me the biggest favor and like it, leave me comments, subscribe to my channel. All those things are free. And, you know, it doesn't take very long to do any of that, just a second to click. I mean, even if you just like the like button, click the like button. You don't even have to commit to anything. Nobody knows you liked it, only you do. But it helps me out. It helps my channel grow. It helps people get the messages that they're supposed to get. And then if you'd like a personal reading, my link again is in the description and the About section. That is not free, but it's not expensive either. I wish you the very best and brightest blessings, Taurus.